Good morning, children. Now this is 6th class social studies. 9th lesson, children. We already completed 8 lessons in this 6th class social studies. Now this is the 9th lesson. What is that lesson? Government. What it is? Government. Children, in the previous lesson, what did I say? Some kings ruled our country. Northern part of our country, southern part of our country. For example, Satavahanas, Pallavas, Cholas, Pandyas, etc. So they ruled our country south part. Next one, Guptas, Mauryans. They ruled northern part of our country. Okay, children. So here, how they ruled our country? So they have some rules and regulations to rule our country. So at the time of Ashoka reign, people they enjoyed freedom. Okay, they lived happily because King Ashoka provided all facilities to the all kingdom people. Okay, children. Now here, what is government? Government. What is the duty of the government? Okay, children. So here the duty of the government to provide all the people who are under the control of the government. First two primary things, food, shelter, clothes. They are the primary things. Okay, children. So that is why government is providing food supply to the citizens of the country. They are providing shelter facilities. They are providing drinking water facilities. Okay, even shelter also. Okay, children. So that is the main duty. Next, what is the remaining duties? For example, our country, neighboring countries also there. So some countries are attacking our country. They wanted to try to occupy our country. So in this way, government to appointing some soldiers at the borders. The soldiers are protecting our country. Every month, government is giving salaries to the soldiers. They are feeding them. Why? Because they are protecting our country. If the government will not appoint the soldiers at borders, what will happen? Other countries' people they came and occupy our country. There is a chance to occupy by other countries. So next one, terrorism. Government duty is to control terrorism. Next one, law and order. So these are all the duties of government. Next, children, here government means that is one of the system, rules and regulations implementing by some people. Okay, what is government? Here look at what is government. Government means a group of people. They will look after the country. That is called government. In this way, we have some parts. That means 3 parts. What are the 3 parts of the government here? First one is legislature. Second one is executive. Third one is judiciary. Okay, children. Next, do you know, children? Our country, we have one parliament. What is that? Parliament. So in that parliament, we are sending some members, MPs. They are called MPs, member of parliament. Among all member of parliaments, they will elect one person as their leader. They are called, that person is called Prime Minister. The Prime Minister will rule our country 5 years. Even in state wise, we are sending some MLAs to the assembly. All MLAs will elect one person as leader. That person is called CM. CM will rule the separate state 5 years. For example, at central, who is our PM? Mr. Narendra Modi. In our state, who is our CM? Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu. Okay, children. So they are ruling 5 years, and they will appoint some cabinet ministers also in different sectors or departments: agriculture, irrigation, revenue, health, education, okay, etc., etc. children. They will look after each department. Okay, so that is the form of government. Next here, legislative or legislature, executive, judiciary. 3 types are there, or 3 forms are there in the government. Legislature, for example, I said already, some at state level we are sending some persons as MLAs, member of legislative assemblies. Okay, how they are going to assembly? We are casting the vote to particular person. So who will win? They will go to assembly as MLA. Okay, children. So the tenure is 5 years. These all MLAs will rule our state just 5 years. Next, children, at the central level we have parliament. We are sending to the parliament to some members. They are called MPs. Okay, so each constituency we are sending. How they are going? By casting the votes of the voters. That means the government will provide right to vote to all citizens who cross 18 years, irrespective of their caste, religion, sex, region, income, etc. Okay, children, whether you are male or female, whether you belongs to any state, okay, government will sanction you, or they gave you the political right. So in this way, you have the eligibility to cast your vote if your age is above 18 years. Next one, from the society some members are electing as MPs, MLAs, etc. Okay, children. So this is the system of legislature. Next, executive. Executive means they are doing or they are ruling. For example, at the central level we have President of India. So the President of India is the head of the nation. He is the first citizen of India. Who is our first citizen of India at present? That means who is present President of India? Mr. Ramnath Kovind. So he will appoint, or he appointed by the representatives of the people in assemblies of the states, in MPs, in parliament MPs. Okay, children. So the tenure of this president 5 years. After 5 years, maybe another person will come as President of India to rule our country. Next, the president will appoint to every state governors. So these president and governors, actually they are the executives, and under them prime minister, cabinet ministers, at state level MLAs, CM, etc. are there. So children, actually our country, the president position is ceremonial one. Even in governor position also a ceremonial one. But real powers are vested by the hand of the representatives of the people. Who are the representatives of the people here? MLAs, MPs, CMO, PM, cabinet ministers, ministers. Okay, children. So that is the system executive. Next one, judiciary. Judiciary means here we set up courts, high court at the state level, district courts at the district level, municipal courts, civil courts, criminal courts are there. Next to the top court in our country, Supreme Court. So that is the highest court. That means Supreme Court. Okay, children, it's located in Delhi. Next to high courts, they are located in the state's headquarters. For example, what is the capital of our Andhra Pradesh? Amaravati is our capital. So at Amaravati we set up High Court. Likewise, almost all states capitals, the High Courts appeared, are set up by the government. Okay, children. So in the courts, who are there? Judges are there, court staff also there, lawyers, advocates also there. Okay, public prosecutors also there. So they will. What are the duties of these three organs? Legislative, executive, and judiciary. I wrote here the first legislative duty is law making. This is the duty of legislature. Second one is executive. What is the duty of executive? Laws implementing. Okay, children. Third one is judiciary. What is the duty of judiciary? Laws interprets the laws. That is the duty of third one, judiciary. Okay, children. So here these three organs are very important to the government. Okay. Next one, I said about judiciary already. Okay, what the duties of judiciary? So if any person will harm you, then you can intimate in the police stations. Then immediately the police station officer, that means SI and remaining policemen, they will take up the case and they will send to this one to the before judge. So the judge will give judgment whether it is right or wrong. Okay, children. So that is the duty of the judiciary in our country. It means they will protect our freedom, okay, rights, properties, etc. Okay. So that is. Next one, government duties. What are the duties of the government? Here, government organizing different activities, children. Different activities. For example, the government set up in schools, colleges, universities, etc. The government set up hospitals, etc. Next one, they are laying roads, even drainage system, electricity to the roadways. Okay. Next one, they are maintaining and supplying municipal water to all citizens of the country. So these are all the duties of the government. Next one, they are giving welfare programs towards the people of the country. For example, at present our Chief Minister, Mr. Jagannath Reddy Garu, he announced Navaratnalu. In that Navaratnalu, they are the schemes, welfare schemes of the government. It is beneficial to the people of our Andhra Pradesh. Even central government also, they are sanctioning many schemes for the development of the all people. They are called welfare schemes or welfare programs. Okay. For example, in our state, Navaratnalu, one of the one is Ammavadi. Ammavadi is one of the welfare scheme which is providing by our present CM. So what it is, we know those who are joining in the schools, okay, for their development, the government will deposit 15,000 rupees in the candidate mother's account directly. So the mother will utilize this amount for the education purpose of the children, of the child. Okay, children. So why government is encouraging? Because education is important to the state and to the nation. So those who educate or those who completed their education, they will add the income of the country or state by doing different activities or jobs or business opportunities, etc. Okay, children. So next one, Vidya Divana, Raitu Bharosa. Okay, children. Arogya Mitra. Likewise, so many are there. They are all the welfare schemes of the government. These schemes are helping to the people who are living in our state. Even government, central government also providing many welfare programs towards the country people. So every citizens will utilize these all schemes. If the person will eligible, then they will apply through MeSeva or eSeva, or they will apply their application to the Sachivalayam, etc. Then they will scrutinize that all. After they will sanction a certain, yes, this person is suitable for this scheme, etc. Okay, children. So they are the welfare programs which is implementing by the present government. So the government duty is to look after all welfare programs towards the people, and also the duty of the government is protect the country. Okay, children. Next one, types of government. What are the types of government? Here two types of governments are there. First one is monarchy type, second one is democracy type. Monarchy type means in our ancient times some kings ruled our country. That kingship came to a particular person by inheritance. Inheritance means what? For example, I said in the previous lesson about Ashoka. So how Ashoka became king? Because his father was king, Bindusara. So the kingship came from Bindusara to Ashoka. Why? Because Ashoka was the son of Bindusara. Bindusara was the daddy or father of Ashoka. Okay. So this is called inheritance. By inheritance, the kingship will come to a particular person. That is called monarchy. Of course, some kings ruled the country effectively. They provided welfare programs towards the people. Under the control of many kings, the people lived happily. They enjoyed. They lived freely. Okay, children? They protected the lands, the territory, etc. Okay, so this is called monarchy system, children. But what is the second type here? Democracy. Now we cannot see the monarchy system almost all countries in the world. But at present all countries are following democracy type of government. What type of government? Democracy type of government. Children, I shall teach you about democracy in the next class. Okay, now I want to show you some pictures and matter in this lesson. Once you come to the page number 99. Okay, children, now look at here. This is the parliament. In the parliament, members are there. They are called MPs. Okay, I shall teach you the remaining lesson in the next class. Thank you.